Hey everybody, how's it going? Today, let's take a look at this 2017 Audi SQ5. And this is going to be a full, in-depth tour of the SQ5. We'll start it up, show the engine, get an exhaust shot, and show you a bunch of the features on the interior, as well as exterior. And before I begin, I'd like to give a massive shout out to the Junction Autopark, located in Llandudno Junction, North Wales, for allowing me to come out and film this car. For more information regarding current inventory and contact info, please check out the link in the description below. This vehicle does come equipped with keyless entry. It's unlocked in the moment. To lock, all you have to do is tap the indentations on each of the door handles. Then after waiting a second, to unlock, just touch the back of the handle. Say black exterior. With black leather interior. Fires right up. Has just over 59,000 miles on the clock. Leather wrapped steering wheel. With side grip extensions, silver accenting, and flat bottom design. Has an 8-speed automatic transmission, with sport mode, and manual shift. And when you select reverse, brings up your backup camera with guidance lines. And we'll go ahead and turn on the automatic headlamps, fog lamps, and the hazards. All 4 windows are automatic, and we'll go and check out the exterior, shall we? "20-inch wheels, LED headlamps, you also have front and rear parking sensors, Has a 3-litre turbocharged V6 engine, puts out around 350 brake horsepower, does 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds, and has a limited top speed of 155 miles an hour. Deactivation of your interior alarm. Power locks. 2-person memory for the driver's seat. Rear child locks. Power windows. Power mirrors. Boot release. Bang & Olufsen audio system. Fully powered driver's seat with side airbags. And we'll go ahead and here she sounds. Does sound amazing. Let's go ahead and engage dynamic mode. Absolutely awesome. Dual zone automatic climate control. Fan speed. Individual temperatures. zones, and one touch automatic for both sides. AC options, on, eco and off. Rear climate control, sync, max front defrost, rear defrost, recycling, off altogether, and your heated seats.
Nice to be back on the actual breakfast show again. So we'll go with it tomorrow, shall we?
Yeah, you feeling up for it?
I'm up for it.
Different preset stations.
Yeah, let's do that. And Mickey, Mel and Charlie.
The latest from Harry Styles.
With Paul Ravinius on the piano, and that was for his Morceau de Concours.
Wait for it. Whoa, might run some Bruno Mars.
Decent sounding audio system.
Doesn't it? That sounds fun.
The fighters belong to the Azov regiment and they've been defending Mariupol, which has come
FM AM, DAB digital radio.
They retreated to the steelworks there in
Sound settings.
and for weeks now have been eking out the very last of their munitions and supplies. Well, Sarah Rainsford is one of the BBC correspondents covering the war in Ukraine, and she joins us now. Sarah, we were due to actually speak
And so on.
to the wives of the soldiers this morning on Woman's Hour. We got a WhatsApp message late last night saying they weren't able to speak to us because, of course, this evacuation operation was ongoing. What
Traffic
can you
announcements.
tell us about the situation there at the moment?
Yeah, it seems that it's extremely sensitive, and that's why, for the moment, the wives and the relatives
Media.
are being evacuated.
Phone.
Obviously, is a kind of critical moment in this whole drama.
Navigation.
Now for 83 days.
Destination.
Certainly, we know from official sources. So finally, the Ukrainians did make comments on this. President Zelensky himself has talked about it, and what it essentially seems to amount to is that there has been a deal done. Using
Yeah, you know how it works.
the offices of the UN and the Red Cross as well, which negotiated with the Russian side for a number, if not all, of the fighters at Azovstal to be allowed out. Now, we know that 53 seriously injured fighters have been taken out overnight to a place called Novoazovsk, which is in Russian-controlled territory in Ukraine, and we know that more than 200 others
Traffic info.
have been taken out to another Russian-controlled town. That in itself was pretty shocking for many people here to find out, because the stipulation had been all along by the fighters at Azovstal that they must, if they are evacuated, they must be evacuated to Ukrainian-controlled territory.
System settings.
The question is what happens to them now and how they're treated in Russian-controlled territory, and also the other big question is how many other additional fighters are left behind at the steel plant. Have they all agreed to go? At the moment, the official
And car settings.
is that they have fulfilled their combat plan.
Different driving modes.
Orders.
Off-road.
They say essentially that, through their fighting for 80
Efficiency.
years, they have fought time for Ukrainian troops
Comfort.
across the country. They've
Auto.
fought the Russian
Dynamic.
and now
And individual.
now the priority now was to preserve lives, so there's no more.
Fully customisable.
It does seem like it's a very sensitive operation, and I know that the women, the wives of many of those fighters there, some of them anyway, have been involved.
It's pretty much your standard Audi infotainment system,
Two of them I know.
so it's pretty simple to use.
They met the Pope last week, and in fact they had plans to come to the UK. Have they been influential behind the scenes in trying to talk to the UN and to the Red Cross and to put this very delicate operation together?
I mean, they've desperately been trying to make sure that people
Down here you have your auto stop start, your ESC or electronic stability control, parking sensors, and hill descent control.
as you say, travelling the world, meeting even with the Pope and with others, to try to get the message across that these men are Ukrainian.
Power outlet.
It's very much how they're seen here in this country. This is men from not only the Azov battalion, these are Marines as well. There are other Ukrainian fighters, men and women, who've been holding back the Russian advance in Azovstal, and also, of course, before that in Mariupol more broadly for so long, and yet they have been
USB and auxiliary inputs.
area, a very large area, with sprawling steelwork there in Mariupol, but there was no way out. Their supplies were cut off. They could get no food.
Auto-dimming rearview mirror.
I've seen videos there, really,
SOS emergency roadside assistance.
not only of the Russian bombardment of those steelworks, but also of the extreme injuries that many of those fighters had sustained. So a video that the Azov battalion put out at one point showed many men with missing legs and arms who had obviously been operated on inside those steelworks that under extreme conditions. And so most people were out. It was very, 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 very and all around the surrounding was obviously the reason for obviously the all around the steelworks and our Russian forces are now today.
So you mentioned that there were supplies when they were being taken to Russian-controlled areas. Ukraine's Deputy Defence Minister
Audio controls, hands-free phone controls,
subject to an
and cruise control.
procedure. Has there been anything agreed that we know of between Ukrainian and Russian officials? What's likely to happen to these men now?
Yeah, we don't know if anything's been agreed, and I think that's why openly the wives and the relatives are not speaking, and in fact the official statements are fairly short and limited, because I think, as you say, it is a very sensitive operation. These men are now in Russian-controlled territory, but you would assume, and it is just an assumption, that if the UN and if the Red Cross were involved, and those men have been taken to Russian-controlled territory, there is some kind of agreement in place that they would be treated okay, and that ultimately that they would be swapped, which is what the defense minister is saying is the aim. They would be ultimately swapped for Russian prisoners here in Ukraine. So I think that is still a work in progress as far as I understand. There's no official word on it, but it would be the intention. But the concern of the wives in particular that I've been speaking to here over the last weeks has been that particularly the men from the Azov battalion would face problems, let's say, in Russia, because don't forget President Putin
Absolutely amazing vehicle.
framed this war at the very beginning as a denazification.
Let's go ahead and shut her down. Let's go and check out the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Same power adjustment for the passenger seat. CD player. Well viewers, thanks so much for watching this in-depth tour of this 2017 Audi SQ5, and a big thanks to Junction Autopark for allowing me to come and film it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and peace out.